vlog is like documenting artists that come to Tijuana. So I'm gonna ask a few questions about that. Is this the first time you come here to Tijuana?
Yes.
Did you have any like previous thoughts about it? Like, have you heard of the city?
Yeah, sure. Our parents tell us not to come here.
Like good things, bad things?
Usually bad things.
Like
Dangerous.
yeah.
Nah.
It's not true.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Yeah, not
No, but
really.
like
I mean,
5 years ago, it was like a really.
yeah, but
Yeah.
now it's like really
It's calm.
yeah, whatever. So yeah.
My mom doesn't know I'm here. My mom doesn't know that I'm here.
She's gonna.
Getting mad. Bless you. Salud.
So I read in another interview, like you were talking about like your audience. I think, well, that's something I noticed. Like audiences are kind of. I mean, it's not the same to go now to a gig than it was years ago. Like people got a lot more excited, and now people's just like, yeah, music, whatever. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
Disappointed but not surprised.
It depends on where you go. Usually in the U.S. they're the worst. Like everyone in the U.S. they think they've seen everything. They read too much, they watch too many YouTube videos, and then they think that everything's been done. And they basically go in and they say like, okay, impress me now. So.
And then you come to like cities like this, and everyone's like really excited, and I don't know, does it feel good or I don't know.
Yeah, when people actually want to go to a show and have fun, it's a good thing. It changes the way that you play too.
So, did you ever in your childhood like heard an album or heard a band and said like, I want to have a band, or like, you know, that feeling of, wow, I want to do that, yeah, with what album or artist?
Well, definitely the band that like changed my mind about what music could sound like is the Pixies. Was like the first band I heard that wasn't just like radio pop. At first I think I hated it and I was like, what am I listening to? And then I just kept listening and listening, and then I just like fell in love with it. And then I think that kind of got me interested in music and the possibility of playing music. Just because beforehand I'd just been listening to like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or whatever was on the radio, and it's like that's not really inspiring young girls to start a band. But when I heard the Pixies and saw music videos, I was like, oh my god, like I could do something kind of like this, you know. So.
Who's the composer, or who's gonna make the music here, or like, I don't know, who's leading the band?
Who's what?
O sea, leading.
Leading?
Who's leading the band?
Or who's the composer, or who's is gonna make the sounds or guitars or the music? I don't know. The production.
For our band? Who does the production?
I think what he's asking is like, who's the one who like composes most of the things? Like, do you work together, or is there someone in the band that's like, I don't know.
Or you put the lyrics, or he puts the guitars, or.
Well, it started off as Elliot doing like everything, and then we moved deeper into the band that we got. It became more of a three-person effort. So it just depends on what era of Ringo Death Star you're listening to, I guess.
What do you think it's the coolest thing of being in a band?
Getting to travel.
How do you handle all the traveling? Like, do you ever get sick of it? Like, I just want to go home? Or
Well, yeah, but then, I mean, especially when you're playing a show or you have the kind of audience that just is like standing there, then you just start kind of feeling defeated, like, why am I doing this? But then like the next day you might play an amazing show and then all of a sudden you're like, I love being on tour. So it changes from day to day.
How about you, guys? Daniel?
Yeah, I mean, I like traveling and I like playing. A lot of the times between the gigs, it's boring, no matter where you are, because a lot of times you're just on a road and like you don't see anything, but you get to the show and it's awesome. It makes everything worth it.
Okay, I already did that question. So, where do you get inspiration from? How does it hit you? Like,